God once told Samuel, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but God knows the heart." And so I believe it is my duty to look at their outward appearance. We're gonna have our tiers from F all the way to S tier. The F tier is needs plastic surgery tier. D is the too much plastic surgery. The C tier is a little bit confusing. You'll see why. I'm calling it the B-list celebrity. You ever watch one of those B-tier movies and the celebrity in the B-tier movie, like usually the main character, is kind of like a character you saw in another movie, but like not as hot? That's what C tier is. B tier, I'm calling standard smooth operator. This guy has that classic hotness that a lot of other guys are trying to like live up to, but it's just classic, right? He's not the bad boy. Your A tier status, I'm calling him hot and holy. S tier, they are so hot that their very hotness is a ministry. You're like, he fine, I fine, we fine. It's ministry. Okay, so the first preacher on our list is Benny Hinn. Like, you want to touch his hair, that like toupee look that I think some ladies really go for. I'm not a huge fan personally, but I could see it. The only thing I'll say about Benny, his face does look a little plastic. And it's for that reason that I'm gonna have to put Benny in the D tier. It has nothing to do with the hair. I wanna be very clear, hair is magnificent. It's really just everything else. Joel Osteen is the definition of B tier. He's got the dad face, but not the dad bod. It's like a comfort food look, right? It's almost A tier. It's so comforting, but it's just not quite that comforting. Maybe a prime Osteen, you know, would be A tier, but I think where we are today, Osteen is probably a B tier.
That was legitness.
Craig Groeschel.
You never know when you might need nunchuck skills.
Weight room, definitely on the agenda. He would be B tier if it weren't for his dedication to the weight room. And so it is for that reason that I'm gonna have to give him A tier. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him A tier. He's just the guy, you walk into church and you just go, you know what? I don't really know what he's saying, but look at him. I think he's got like something going on with his teeth. It makes it hard for him to enunciate his words sometimes. That's not a big deal. Look at him. Next, Creflo Dollar. All right, Creflo Dollar, he's got that sort of like what I'd call that classic look that is so classic that it's revolutionary. I think he just has a face you can trust. I think he's got a face that you say, I believe in that face. And that's why I'm gonna give him a C tier. Because he also isn't, you know what, no, I'm gonna give him B. I'm gonna say Creflo Dollar, B tier. He's like between C and B. I mean, I'm struggling here. Do I put him B? Do I put him C? C plus. He's got that B-list celebrity look, but it's almost not that, and therefore C plus.
Wow.
TD Jakes. TD Jakes is a hefty fella, but he's a hefty fella in all the right ways. He's got that girth that is comforting. You're not gonna sit on this man and break him. He's got dependability in the protubious. I don't know exactly what I just said. He's rotund, but so much so that he is a rotundra. TD Jakes and Thanos are big and cool and hot. I'm gonna have to give him A tier. You're telling me, like, who's that guy? Doesn't he got that Barry White in him? You're just like, dude, he just kind of looks like Barry White. And when you hear those classic Barry White jams, you're like, dude. John Piper. John Piper is what you might call piping hot. I'm gonna have to give him C tier. And it has nothing to do with him being old as much as it has to do with him looking like other pastors that are also very grandpa-ly and very comfortingness, but not as grandpa-ly or comfortingness. Think about your really hot grandpas, like Anthony Hopkins. That's a hot grandpa. So there you go. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins. Kenneth Copeland. I'm gonna have to give him D tier because once again, I think it's a situation where there was clearly a lot of work done and I don't know if it aged well.
COVID-19!
COVID-19.
Maybe a young Kenneth Copeland, you know, but as it is today, I feel like he is a man who is made of plastic and is melting like the Wicked Witch of the West.
And it gets...
Michael Todd. Michael Todd is S tier, guys. The man is S tier. You just look at him and you go, preacher, bring that heat. It's like, what if Anakin Skywalker and Marlon Wayans had a love child? Michael Todd. It's magical. I mean, it's like, why does he gotta look so hot? Next we're looking at Andy Stanley. Andy Stanley is right up there with Joel Osteen as the B tier. Charles Stanley, I think, was A tier in his prime. But I think his son is B tier because Charles really had that Charles, like from X-Men. You know, hello, Charles. Like, that's just a nice name to say in all accents, but especially the British one. And so I just think Charles was elevated in that way. Stanley, however, like, think about Stanleys that are, you know, how many ladies go, wow, I love the name Stanley. You don't want your name to be Stanley. And I think that's really what's hurting Stanley, is that that is his name, Stanley. And so Andy Stanley, Charles' name was also Stanley. But his name was Charles. And Andy is like the kid who owns Buzz Lightyear. It's just not working. It's in the name, okay? And so just trust me on this. David Oyedepo. I'm gonna have to put this man in the F tier, okay? Why? Because my brother, let me say this again. I'm gonna have to put David, I'm gonna have to put you in the F tier. Okay. Number 10 is David Oyedepo, okay? And you're, my friend, going in the F tier. Why, David? Why are you in the F tier? Well, let me explain this to you, brother. You are worth tens of millions of dollars, okay? And your fans have a certain expectation, okay? You, my friend, need to pony up the dough, get some plastic surgery done, and live your best life now, okay? That's what needs to happen so that we can see that Michael Todd level, which you're capable of with surgery. And so you need to go get that surgery so you and Michael Todd can be besties up here on the Mount Rushmore of hotness in the pastoral situation in the world, okay? You've got the raw material to be gorgeous. Be gorgeous. Next, we have Joseph Prince. One of the guys on this list that has great hair that you just want to touch. Is it a toupee? Is it plugs? I don't know. I want to know, so I want to fuzz it. I just want to get in there and just feel the hair. But we can't because I think he lives in Korea, so it's just too far away. And even if I met him, I don't know if I'd make that ask necessarily. And for that reason, I think I'm gonna have to give him C tier. Him and Benny Hinn, very similar. Like, they've got the hair, but I don't know what else. Joseph, once again, no diss. It's just we have to make this list because I decided that we had to. Next is John Lennox. John Lennox, it's not even a question. His teddy bear mentality, his teddy bear physique. He's a human, extremely wise and brilliant teddy bear. That's a ministry. He's like, what if Winnie the Pooh didn't say something like, people say nothing's impossible, but I do nothing every day. Like, which I love that about Pooh. I can't sound like Pooh, because, anyway, that's no diss on Pooh. I'm just simply saying, what if Pooh didn't say that, and instead was a PhD mathematician from Oxford University? What would happen?
I believe in God.
S tier. He's so hot. Mark Driscoll, C tier, right? Because Driscoll's kind of got that brawny man, but he's not the brawny man. You just see him in plaid every day, but you're like, yeah, you're wearing the plaid and you're rocking it, and I believe in what you're doing. However, I've seen the Brawny Man on the commercials. He looks like Gaston, and you look more like LeFou, but also in a good way. Like, if Gaston and LeFou had a love child, Mark Driscoll. Again, not a diss. He's clearly really, really hot. That's why he's on the, all these guys are hotties, but we gotta rank you. That's part of the whole thing. So Mark, like, don't come at me or whatever.
You shut up, you put your pants on, you get a job, you grow up. You're not an impressive man. You're not a responsible man. You're not a noble man in any regard.
I'm just saying, we can't all be Michael Todd or John Lennox.
How dare you!
No one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston.
Next is Louis Giglio. He is a marvelously handsome man. However, he has not aged as gracefully as, say, a Charles Stanley or as gracefully as a John Lennox. Prime Giglio, and I'm like, dude, he's like S tier. But now I look at like today's Giglio, and I'm like, well, I don't know. B tier. B tier. C plus tier. I just can't give B. No, I can't. Louis, don't doubt yourself because of what I'm saying. You're a hottie, biscotti. You gorgeous, boo-boo.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
Last is Steven Chandler. Steven Chandler is another guy that I think has the dad face without the dad bod. He's also C tier because once again, we've got guys that do it better. And so I'm gonna say Stanley, Steven, I like what you're doing. Don't change a thing, only, you know, maybe. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Was I wrong? Did I forget anyone? You're probably like, where's Stephen Furtick? I'll be honest with you, we're gonna add him. Number 16, Stephen Furtick. He's A tier, okay? That guy is handsome from the moment he walks in. The way he looks on the back of his books. I mean, I don't even want my wife to buy those. And she did, by the way. It was very nerve-wracking for me. That guy's really hot on the back there, like, why are you reading this book? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I read books too. Amy, if you're watching this, you're not allowed. I mean, you're your own woman. I'm just saying, I'm asking. So the point is, Furtick is an A tier guy.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Only reason he's not S tier is that I don't see how his hotness has become a ministry. In the comments, you can debate, you know, at what point is Michael Todd's a ministry, or, you know, John Lennox, I will fight you, okay? I will fight you. And when he dies, it's gonna be terrible. Cut that. But like maybe, I don't know, leave it in. I don't know. I'm just saying that Lennox is is amazing. He's so S tier, I wanna make an SS tier, a Super Saiyan tier. Anyway, a man looks at the outward appearance, and that is exactly what I've done. Thank you so much for watching. I ask that you would please like and subscribe this video. Like and subscribe. Also, number 17 on our list is an honorary mention. And his name is Billy Graham. He is also Super Saiyan tier. That man is straight gorgeous.